What's happening, everybody? I am Whitney Moonshine. This is my channel. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, it's not all going to resonate, but it will for somebody. Okay, it's a general message. Obviously, you don't have to be any particular sign for it to resonate. Okay. Thank you for joining and liking and subscribing and doing everything you are doing. All right, there's a little bit of information on my Instagram. Okay. In the about section there, and how to get a hold of me for personal readings if you want one of those. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. All right. Always remember, for entertainment purposes only. The shoe fits wear it. If it doesn't, discard that mofo. And here we go. Water in reverse with cat. Okay, so we've got the water card in reverse with cat. Okay, and then book also in reverse. So what I'm getting is somebody is thinking that something is for them and it's not. Okay, and they're like they're getting so emotional about it that it's like clouding their judgment, and it's doing things to them because they think that they're something that they're not. Okay, and they're, you know, those cat people that think they're cat people. Okay, and then they turn themselves into a cat. Okay, it's like that. Okay, the book in reverse, it's like somebody is just getting something very wrong. Okay, and I don't know if they want to become a cat or if like the world is telling them to become, you know, like I feel like I don't want to dance down that road, but it's like being born a certain way and then all of a sudden being told that you are not that way, that actually you're supposed to be this way. It's like somebody is getting very corrupted. Okay, and it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because they're like gonna fuck it all up. They're gonna fuck their whole life up if they keep doing this. They keep thinking that they're something that they're not. Okay, they're not a cat. That's okay. Sorry, funny but not funny. You know, like Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person is like so confused. Oh my God, look at that. Seven of Wands with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like they're gonna massively defend themselves with this. Okay, like I am this. You cannot tell me anything else. This is who I am. Like when people say like they, you know, like back in the day, I was so in love with Eminem that I swear to God, I was like, I am going to marry him. I'm going to this. I'm going to that. Obviously, I went to a couple of his concerts, and then, you know, 5 years later, I was over it. Okay, and like I mean, I still like him, but not ever that way. You mean because your looks and your eyes, everything changes. Okay, Queen of Wands, Beelzebub with the moon. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody really is confused. Okay, you know they're confused when the moon shows up. Literally, Beelzebub, the thing that can turn into anything. Okay, that's what I mean. Like you've got something or somebody, I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody around you, they have something around them that is making them feel like they're maybe a woman, Queen of Wands, and they're a man. They're not. They are fully male, but they're being told they're a woman. And that like that's the thing, is like it could just be your feminine energy waking up and your divine feminine energy waking up as a male, and suddenly, you know, you start crying a little bit more, and you start finding, you know, women's clothing nice, and how a woman dresses nice and stylish, and, you know, well, that would be nice to dress like a woman, and that would be, yeah, but you're not a woman. Like, you know, just you notice and activate your own feminine energy from a male's point of view, would just be starting to be more open, more maternal, more, you know, something, it means something to you now, as opposed to being, you know, because masculines can be very cold, right? They're supposed to be dominant, they're supposed to be fighters, you know, they're supposed to keep the family protected, right? And they're kind of, you know, the way that masculines have been portrayed in so many decades, it's like a masculine is supposed to be like the ultimate fighter, you know, that the male that just brings home the meat and, you know, like does the male things and the tough things, while the woman's, you know, doing the cooking and the cleaning and all that. And then a male just kind of goes like, okay, well, I want to do the cooking and the cleaning now, and you can go out and fetch dinner. In a reality, that could probably happen. I mean, because women are built fucking tough and different. Okay. So we could probably go out there and make food, but like, really? As a man, you want your wife out there? Really? Like, while you're at home? So it's like, I don't know if it's like gender swapping or roles reversing or somebody, um, still has mommy issues or daddy issues, and they're very confused about it. They think there's something. Well, I'm daddy's little girl. That's what daddy told me, and I'm always going to be a little girl in his eyes. And it's like, no, like you're a full blown adult. Like you might always be daddy's girl, but you're a woman. So how can that be possible? If he still sees you as a little girl, then he might always see you as his child, but he shouldn't be picturing you as a little girl. I don't know, like there's something weird about this message. Like, I don't know, somebody can't see. They can't see that something is corrupting them. And no, they are not that way. Six of Wands. They kind of have to, like, I mean, the whole thing would be to start talking about it, right? Like, I wish, when I see these men on the street corner dressed like women and they just look ridiculous, okay? I wish, those men growing up that they're mothers would have let them dress up like little girls or let them play with dolls or express their feminine energy, right? Express that so then they know both sides, because you can't just always be like, ruh, 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 like you have to, like, how are you going to find your compassion? Where are you going to love your wife? Where are you going to have sex? I mean, of course, you can do everything cold, but then you're not connected at all, right? Bring souls back from the dead. King of Swords in reverse. Reveals knowledge of forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. Forthcoming battles, I'm telling you, like, this is a battle that somebody's going through. They're supposed to beat the witch that's telling them they're a woman when they're a man, or the cat spirit that's telling them they're a cat and they're not. They're a human, right? It's just, this is really confusing for somebody. There's an emperor. Cures and causes pestilence. So it's almost like I do feel like somebody will cure themselves of this. They will take control of this. Maybe because they're going to get the message ahead of time. There's judgment. Yeah. Maybe they're going to get the message ahead of time. Distributes promotions in high offices. So this person's going to realize, I think, hopefully, that this is a trick to get them to, leave their job. I don't know, like take the easy route some way, like suddenly, be able to sue everybody that says you're still a man when, you've got boobs and you dress as a woman. Like, right? It's like something like that. Like somebody definitely wants to make you look like a fool. Okay. And, really fuck you up psychologically and go against, there's the Four of Swords, like really, really go against, what it says in the book, like in the anatomy book. I think that's what it is. It's the anatomy. If you have a penis, you're a male. If you have a vagina, you're a female. Even if you mutilate that and rebuild it and grow it as something else, it's still what it was at birth. I'm just saying, I'm not saying there's anything I don't really want to say anything about it, to be honest, but I'm just saying this is what we're talking about. Okay, like just defacing your body because you're being told that you're something, and it's a lie. It's a joke. Someone's messing with you. It's a spirit that's around you that's not allowing you to see what you're really supposed to be manifesting, because they want to manifest what they want through you. It's most likely demonic, right? They can't be here, right? So they're going to enjoy it on the other side. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And they're just going to roll the dice on your fate. And if they call you, from the looks of it, this is what they want. If they call you a monkey, by the end of the day, this is exactly what you're going to be. Because you're going to think, oh my God, I'm a monkey. This is what's happening. This is my calling. When they're like, look it, that's what they think they are, just because we told them that they are. Don't they know they're human? Well, no. Anybody can just change themselves now. No, they can't. No, they can't. So, for the sake of hate speech and all that stuff, and I don't even want to get into it because I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Just I don't understand a lot of it, but it doesn't mean I hate it. Okay, I'm just going to wrap this up. Okay, and just say like if you want a personal reading, if you feel like you've been affected by this, or like if you feel like something's coming over you and you want to turn yourself into a dog, okay, please email me first. I would love to talk you off the bridge. Okay, I'm being serious. It's not a joke for somebody. Okay, and yeah, get all my information in the description box below and also the about section. Okay, and just always know that spirit is guiding you, they're protecting you, they're trying their very hardest to get these messages to you so then you don't ruin your life, so then some spirit around you doesn't ruin everything. Okay, just so you know. And yeah, use your discretion, use your discernment, and that's basically it. That's all I really want to say. My heart is with you, definitely, on this is a very like, it's an important message for somebody. So I mean, I hope you really find what you need and like what you're looking for, and like you don't go to the edge and jump and then regret it all. That's spirit is like, you jump, there's a possibility you're going to regret it all. But don't just not do it because spirit says it's probably not a good idea. Like, spirits told me the other day to do something. I thought for sure it was going to work, and like it was like the biggest mistake I ever made. But like it was fine. It was totally fixable and it's fine. Sometimes you just have to try things, but when it comes to chopping things off and mutilating yourself, just be careful. I mean, even with tattoos, it's still mutilation. You can't undo it. Even with temporary, even with this tattoo removal and shit, there's still gonna be something there. It's not just gonna disappear. Okay, just because you can't see it as much doesn't mean it's gone. Okay, so there's still mutilation and scar there. All right. Yeah, be very careful out there. Love yourselves. Be gentle. Peace out. One love, baby.